Okay, welcome back. Let's go over the Dark Universe food.
Jurassic World Rebirth. You're currently staying at Stella.
You can hear our neighbors. There's no soundproofing.
So again, we'll have some new signage over here.
And do not put a team member's job in jeopardy. Okay guys, we are back at Universal Studios Florida. It is time for another Epic Universe update. Universal released a bunch of information about the different food offerings. We have construction updates. There's some bizarre marketing choices that are happening right now. It's also still Mardi Gras. So we're gonna try some of the food, do some construction updates. It's a beautiful day out. It might rain, so I'm kind of worried about the people staying at Stella Nova right now.
Yeah, the clouds are looking like it might rain. Looks like the studio sweet shop is closed right now. Please pardon our dust. Let's go see what it looks like inside. Yeah, it is all walled off. What are they doing in there? It's a massive construction wall. They're doing something. Oh my gosh, it keeps going. Yeah, it looks like they're doing a massive refurb on a little suites area inside the main Universal Studios gift shop. These are so cool. So I thought these are only going to be in the international parks, but it's going to be the mystery boxes, and it's all the different Zodiac signs. Oh, this is so good. They look like little Furbies, the little minions. These things are freaking adorable. Look at them. So they're all just little Bob. It's pretty much just Bob in different outfits. Look at a little chicken one. So it says it's a Universal Park exclusive. You're looking at $24 per mystery box. This almost looks like a parade float coming by. Then you all the King Gator popcorn buckets for sale, $30. But there's a new piece of merch we haven't seen over here. It's like this flannel, $65 for this green flannel. It's going to say Mardi Gras 30. It's going to have 2 pockets, and then on the back you'll have that same design. They also have an ornament for $18.
Finally, Universal's big marketing push for Epic Universe happened. They're like, we're dropping the Super Bowl commercial. Super Bowl 2025 had 126 million viewers watching, right? The stage is all set to show the worldwide public what Epic Universe is. I kid you not, the Epic Universe commercial did not air till after the game. Like, the game ended, and then it aired. I don't understand these marketing decisions, right? You would think you want to have that commercial before halftime, right? Because a lot of people turn off at halftime, and depending on, you know, how bad people are being beat, people don't stick around till the end of the game because a lot of people go to bed early. I thought it was gonna be like the first half where you get Epic Universe commercial. It was after the game. They did release on their YouTube like different extended versions of the Portal commercial. So we've kind of like seen this stuff from like months and months ago, but now we see the full version of it. Let's slowly kind of go through all the different Portal commercials because a lot of you guys haven't seen those yet. So first off, let's go over the Dark Universe one.
But, I mean,
She's always saying stuff like that. That's the problem. You
that's
can't really...
very true.
Come to me.
No. Josh, what are you doing? Josh! So my friend is in a portal? Dude, where did you go?
You have got to go in there. It is so fun. You've got to go in there. You have got to see this.
Okay, what are those claw marks?
One of 5 immersive worlds in one amazing new theme park. Epic Universe, only at Universal Orlando Resort.
It does look like the annual pass holder and team member yard sale is closed now. It was at the Brown Derby. Okay, let's head into the tribute store. It looks like someone was trying to climb this, so they had to put a sign, please do not climb. Okay. So let's go over our next cryptid. This is actually the one that we're going to be going over, is the Squonk. So when you come over here, this is the one we're going to talk about. Okay, we're going to see this little postcard right here. The Squonk followed me to Nasquam, Louisiana, and he won't stop crying about it. So let's go over there what a Squonk is real quick.
Okay, so what is a Squonk? The Squonk is a folkloric creature and fearsome critter reputed to live in the hemlock forest of northern Pennsylvania. Legends of the Squonk originated in the late 19th century at the height of Pennsylvania's importance in the timber and hunting industry. The legend holds that the creature's skin is ill-fitting, covered with warts, and that because it is ashamed of its appearance, it hides from plain sight and spends most of its time weeping. Hunters who have tried catching squonks have found out that the creature is capable of dissolving completely into a pool of tears and bubbles when cornered. A man named J.P. Wentling, supposed to have coaxed the creature into a bag, which when he carried it home, suddenly lightened. Upon further inspection, he found that all that remained
was the liquid remains of the sad animal. So this first room, they wanted to kind of be a nod to Chester and Hester's, right, from Dino Land, because a lot of the team loved that gift shop a lot. So they made their own version of Chester and Hester right back there as a little nod to their little portrait inside the gift shop. The next cryptid I want to go over is going to be the Eerie Night Crawlers, right? So you're going to come over here and you'll see inside there. So let's go over them real quick. Okay, so the Fresno Nightcrawler appears to be a relatively short creature, about 1.5 meters, with most of their height being made up from their legs, as they possess an extremely small upper body. It is extremely thin, white humanoid with no arms. A larger specimen appears to have webbing connected from each knee to the torso. The cryptids appear to have very short, thin, and slit-like feet. Everybody's crispy alien has been dressed up for the occasion with some beads and a little hat. Looks like the Grunches have a new best friend. The shoulder plush is finally here of King Gator, so they have them just hanging out everywhere. They're like little gremlins. They just like multiplied everywhere. All right, so he's gonna be $25. He's actually really big. Like I would say the little Boo plush was probably the size of his body. So he's about like double the size of that, but he's got that glitter design that's on the popcorn bucket. You have a little King Gator chilling on your shoulder. So if you ever wondered how the King Gator would look on the shoulder, it would look like this. It'll be about that big. Well, hello, Moss Man.
Okay, next commercial let's show off is the Super Nintendo World one that they released with the Portal.
Oh, what is that? Wait, I know that music.
We're not supposed to go up the path.
Whoa.
Should we call his mom? Mark?
Guys! You gotta see this!
One of 5 immersive worlds in one amazing new theme park.
When we're exiting the tribute store, they've added this to kind of help blend in the wall, and then a bunch of new posters, so it feels like a kind of a proper finish. They also added a secondary sign over here, kind of pointing you in the way of the tribute store. So there's a sign on each side telling you to enter in. It's pretty much the exact same thing, but just a little different. Entrance. Only 10 more feet. Parking and deliveries, bus shuttle, and RV spots located around back. Now over here by Horror Makeup, remember they papered up these windows. They've removed the sign now from up there. So I guess they're refurbing the whole storefront, but our theory was they were gonna add those little bubble wand kind of interactive elements over here, but we still don't know what's actually happening.
All right, so today was supposed to be an HHN update. I have like 2 or 3 like videos planned out for an HHN update. There's so much stuff happening, but eventually I will get one out this month. There's so much happening. I also have a Disney cruise coming up, so I gotta like do the epic updates and then HHN. Well, in good news when it comes to the marketing is like the commercials are actually popping up on TV now. I haven't seen any because I don't watch TV, but apparently they're on TV now. On that note, let's show off the next little Portal commercial.
Nice try, Squirt. What the heck is that?
It's Toothless!
Me away!
If she doesn't come back and have her room.
Vikings, I have returned.
Mia?
I want a shield.
Oh, you gotta see this.
So when you exit the Men in Black, we still don't know what's going on behind there, but they painted it a different color. It almost just looks like they're just building a wall and just sealing it off. Like there's texture to it. I think they just sealed off this whole area. They gotta do some touch-up paint over here, but yeah, they've added texture to it, it still feels a little wet. They gotta do some paint touch up over there. So before, there used to be an arcade here, and they have now walled it off. Interesting. So I guess they'll expand maybe a storage area backstage, but this is not a temporary construction wall. This is walled off and textured, so it's staying like that.
All right, Epic Universe previews. A lot of you guys have a lot of questions. So they're coming. End of February, it's gonna be the higher ups, right? They get to experience the park first, and then hourly team members, and they get to experience kind of one land, and you know, further on, there will be more lands that'll open up for the team members. I think all cameras and phones will be locked up. Universal does not want any leaks happening. So if you are a guest, do not post the stuff and do not put a team member's job in jeopardy. It is not worth it. Annual Passholder previews will be happening either the end of March or, you know, April for Epic Universe, and the rumors, it's gonna be a paid preview. So you're gonna have to pay for your Epic Universe preview, but we still don't know when that's dropping, how it's gonna operate and stuff like that. But the rumor is it's not gonna be a free preview, right? Universal has invested a lot of money. They're not gonna give people, you know, free access into the park. So you're gonna have to pay for your Epic Universe preview.
The Amity bathrooms, there's massive construction happening over there. Yeah, the massive construction walls are still up at the Amity bathrooms. They're slowly kind of peeling it back. Maybe they're just refurbing it, or maybe they're just gonna demolish it altogether.
All right, we're inside the Wizarding World now. So the Wizarding World and Universal released how the wands are gonna look. Now the wands are gonna be different for Epic Universe. They're more bulky. It's like the wand 2.0, if that makes sense. You know how like the Magic Band had a 2.0. So last year they were kind of installing new sensors for these wands to work within the Universal Studios Islands of Adventure Wizarding World. So the Epic Universe wands should be able to work here. These wands, they're gonna like vibrate, you're gonna have to charge them, and I think people are gonna be kind of freaked out by the sticker price for them. They're gonna, let's just say, they're gonna cost a lot more than the current interactive Wizarding World wands because there's more technology within it, but it's gonna be pricey. Everybody's waiting for the dragon. Dragon who, I'm ready to see that windmill on fire. That's what I'm excited for.
So over here is gonna be the China booth.
Here we go. So first off, we got the spicy Szechuan chicken bites, crispy chicken pieces of chicken with white rice, sesame seeds, and a Szechuan chili crunch. Actually pretty good. The chicken almost tastes like an upscale Tyson's chicken nugget, but like a little bit extra crispy, a little bit more tender. Rice, really well cooked. Pretty solid sized dish. Good amount of flavor within there. I'll do 8.5 on that. Now it's time for the drink. We got the Luck and Prosperity. There's gonna be a milk tea powder, ginger puree, blood orange syrup, vanilla cream syrup with a mango popping boba. We got the boba to the back of your throat. It does have kind of a medicine aftertaste. I'm gonna do like a 6.5. It's not terrible, but it's got a funky aftertaste to it. All right, now it's time for the duck dumpling. It's gonna be a shredded duck dumpling, scallions, and ginger butter. Okay, before we take this bite, let's roll the next little Portal commercial.
I'll put a little heat on this one, okay?
Yeah. Grandpa?
Where's the silverware?
Nina?
Mom? Mom?
Okay, welcome back. Flavorful, buttery duck in there. This thing is packed full of duck. I'm gonna do a 10 out of 10 on this thing.
It's a must.
That was a full like meal that I ate. I'm stuffed. I will say like the portion sizes are a lot bigger this year for Mardi Gras, where it feels like it's actually worth the price. Like when you go to Disney, it's like they give you 2 bites for like $10 or $15, where here it actually feels like it's worth the price.
So then when it comes to Wicked and everything, there's actually casting for Universal Studios Hollywood. You're currently staying at Stella. Okay, what's going on?
So we had our housekeeper turn off our thermostat all the way up to 80 degrees when we're out in the parks for a day. You can hear our neighbors. There's no soundproofing. You can hear absolutely everything. Heard them talk about exactly what they were having for dinner that night. Water pressure is non-existent. You would get more.
But you had hot
pressure.
water. You had hot water.
Hot water.
We're getting somewhere.
I know, somewhere. But you would get more pressure out in the rain. It feels like there's no pressure at all. It's just an absolute mess over there. It doesn't feel like an epic adventure at all.
It'll be finished by the time Epic opens.
Well,
we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
Let's see.
So, and then at 3 or 4 a.m., the fire alarm just randomly went off for about 15 minutes. No explanation. They went over the loudspeaker and told us that don't worry about it, you can disregard, but it still went on for like 10, 15 minutes.
They were testing it.
Test and adjust, right?
All right, we've made it to Islands of Adventure, and the Epic Adventure has made its way to Islands. So if you come inside the main gift shop here, right in the front of the park, they'll have new merch. They also have the little mystery minions here at Islands. So here we are, Epic Universe opening 2025. So we're gonna have a lot of the same stuff that they have in the preview center. We're gonna have the headbands of Mario and Luigi. Got Yoshi down there. You got Peach. $37 for a little plushier pillow. So if you open the box and you unzip it, you turn it into this. You got all the different Super Nintendo World plushies. You got all the keychains. Again, a lot of this stuff is, if you've been to Universal Studios Hollywood or the international parks, it's a lot of the same stuff. But for us, it's all new. $35 for this Bowser hat. $35 for this hat. It's just a trucker hat. Super Nintendo World on the side. $35. Same for this hat. $35. That is insane. $35 for this shirt. I do like the neon design. I believe they also have these at Universal Studios Hollywood. And $35 for this one with Bowser on it. $29, they're gonna have a little tumbler with that same neon design on it. And then also $35 for this shirt. We've gotten some Epic Universe cooling towels now. You're looking at $24 for the cooling towel. And a lot of this merch we've already seen. The little coin purses, the fanny packs, the luggage tag, the backpack, lanyards. $38.99. You're gonna have this freestyle cup of Epic Universe. It's gonna say Epic Universe on it. It's also gonna have that kind of purple finish that Dark Universe has where it says Epic Universe. $35 for this shirt, and then on the back it'll say Universal Epic Universe. And if you come over here, there's gonna be more Super Nintendo World stuff. So the different hats, but then they have each character section, right? So we've seen this before at the preview center. So all different hats, the shirts. Now, if you are gonna get the shirt, I will say these things do not breathe at all, and you will sweat to death in them because each one of these shirts is 100% polyester. I thought they might have changed the design for the Orlando climate, but they did not. I think it's a great design, but do not wear these because you will sweat to death. So if you look up here, you can see the mine cart. It looks like Yoshi is mooning Donkey Kong, and Donkey Kong and Mario are hanging out. And we have Toad, Luigi, and Peach. Over here they put all the Yoshi merch, so the cups. Then over here towards the entrance is going to be all the Bowser merch. So again, pretty much all the exact same merch that we've seen, but just now inside Islands of Adventure. There's also a fanny pack without design, but the price tag has been ripped off, so I don't know how much this costs, but they have a fanny pack with the neon design. And there's also another ripped off price tag on all these. It's going to be the backpack version of that design for an unnamed price. So we go from Super Nintendo World, kind of Celestial Park and Epic Universe. Now we're into the How to Train Your Dragon area. So it's a lot of the same merch that we've seen, you know, the pillows, the shirts, but we do have this really fun new design. It's all the different dragons from the film series. Toothless kind of snuggy blanket thing. Almost looks like Grumpy Cat. Then we'll head over here into the Wizarding World, right? So we'll have all the different Ministry of Magic shirts and hats and hoodies. It's kind of all the same stuff we've already seen. But then over here, you can finally get the Dark Universe merch. That was inside Stella Nova. It's now here. So you got the hoodie right here. And the Spirit jersey we talked about a couple weeks ago. Shot glasses, the bucket hats, and then the same merch that we saw drop with the preview center. So again, we'll have some new signage over here, Dark Universe. And all the merch we've kind of talked about for the past couple of months, all the different plushies, the pins and everything. I'm not seeing too much new for Dark Universe.
We're heading over to the Annual Passholder Lounge here at Islands of Adventure to pick up the little special button with King Gator. You can pick up the little button over at Universal Studios at the exit to Jimmy Fallon in that gift shop. Or you can come to Islands of Adventure
and pick it up here at the Annual Passholder Lounge. Let's see what merch they got. A lot of the same merch. They do the special Annual Passholder shirt that you can also get inside the Tribute store. And over here we'll just have some Jurassic Park and Jurassic World merch. This is interesting. $40. It's Uno Attack. It's a Dilophosaurus that just like shoots out cards. All right, here it is. Here's the Annual Passholder King Gator little button. I am so glad that they brought these back. They went away for a couple years and they brought them back. Do not feed the alligator. Let the alligator feed you. The big old T-Rex here. Car's still missing.
Universal just released the first little trailer for Jurassic World Rebirth. Now a lot of people were kind of confused and like there's a lot of hate around the trailer for some reason. I'm personally excited because like it's like an extension of what's going on within the TV show. So I'm excited for the film. Like we're back on an island. The cast is awesome, but I'm guessing we're gonna get a lot more kind of Jurassic World promotion happening at Universal Studios this summer. But we do have new merch. There's new merch for the new film actually here in the gift shop.
If you come over here to Jurassic Outfitters, this would be the gift shop that you exit through for the ride. Jurassic Outfitters. But they have the new merch. Here it is. We're gonna have the new shirt right here, Jurassic World Rebirth. You're looking at $30 for it. There's nothing on the back. $26. I haven't seen this hat. Pretty cool. It almost looks like a metallic kind of reflective amber, but with the Jurassic World logo. Okay, so when you get off the ride, they have a store display now. So it's gonna say Jurassic World Rebirth in theaters July 2nd. The shirt right there, right? And then over here is gonna be the hat. So you're looking at $27 for the new hat. It's gonna be a snapback, an authentic snapback. But there's nothing on the back. But we have some little Easter eggs over here. Parker Genix Pharmaceutical Engineering. I know in the film they're looking for like the largest dinosaurs to get samples of them to help cure stuff. I'm guessing this is the company that sends the team out to the island. I'm sure we'll understand a little more of the stuff on these cases once the film comes out. Like down here is a class 3 laser rangefinder. What's going on with that? So if you want to pick up the new merch, it's at the end of the ride. One of my favorite displays at a theme park is actually this. So it's actually, you know, kind of the river adventure boat that you're on, but just kind of turned up. And then that's where they're displaying the stuff. And then on this one, there's a big chunk that's been eaten out of it. I think this is a new little food stand. This is kind of when you're going to Velocicoaster off to the side here. They're gonna have turkey legs, popcorn, chips. It looks like donuts.
And no, I've not ridden Velocicoaster since going to the hospital. So one day I'll get back on it.
The Niffler looks so intense. Over here you have this adorable little baby Niffler. Then you got this like adult Niffler. You got the gold chains. It's like someone you do not want to owe money to. We're exiting Islands right now, but it looks like Cinnabon is returning to City Walk. It's returning soon, 2025, and there's the Cinnabon logo. So they'll have a little stand out here at City Walk, it looks like. Let's pop into the Epic Universe Preview Center, see if there's anything new. This is new. They got the little Donkey Kong hat. Dude, you're a sweat so much if you're wearing that thing, but it's really cool. Jacob Vercary's taking these incredible photos, doing such a good job. We finally got to see the back of Stardust Racers on its confirmation that the flux capacitor from Back to the Future is on the back Beach Train. Couple weeks, we'll have team members entering into the park and actually enjoying it.
It's getting toasty. So we're going to Starbucks. There's a new refresher. This is at every Starbucks, just not Universal Studios, but I want to see how it is.
If you do come in here, remember you get an annual pass holder discount on everything, but they do have some exclusive Universal Studios items that you can only get at these Starbucks. There's an elevator right there, but it's blocked off. So I guess if you want to get to the upper section of City Walk, you got to walk all the way down to Big Fire, then do the slow ramp up if you want to eat at any of those restaurants.
So it's the Blackberry Sage Refresher Lemonade. Imagine like a liquid gummy. Not a fan of the aftertaste. It's like a liquid gummy hibiscus. I'm gonna do a 6 out of 10 on this.
So Pat O'Brien's has a special speakeasy, but it's a private event right now, so the speakeasy is not open. It looks like they've installed all the new windows and glass for the store. There's also like a propane tank just chilling up there, so let's get in there. Looks like they're installing some of the lights for the new Epic Universe gift shop here at City Walk.
All right, it's time to go back to the office now and talk about all the new food coming to Epic Universe and a bunch of other updates. So let's head back. Guys, we're back in the office. Before we talk about the Dark Universe food that just got revealed, I want to talk again about just the bizarre marketing of Epic Universe. I always keep hearing like, oh, there's stuff coming, right? And every single time Universal's kind of like revealed something or like announced a new trailer or something like that, it hasn't had that big cultural impact that they're looking for. Whether it be the Macy's Day Parade, just kind of weird offshoot sentence, or like the tree lighting at Rockefeller Center. This is like the Super Bowl. Everybody's watching. And the Epic Universe commercial aired after the Super Bowl. What are we doing? There's no other, I think, thing in the entire year that gets that many views and that many eyeballs watching it besides a Mr. Beast video. That is the only way I think Universal could have that same impact. Is have the Mr. Beast crew go to Epic Universe, but then you're dealing with all the IP rights. That's just kind of like a mess. So this is your one chance, really, right? To market Epic Universe during the Super Bowl. So like we have the commercial that aired, but like imagine another parallel universe, there's like a better commercial and there's like, you know, a QR code or a website link that takes you to the Epic Universe website to buy tickets, and then they launch single day tickets. It's still the bundle deal. You have to buy the different park bundle deal package. There's still no single day ticket for non-annual pass holders for Epic Universe. The next day I was hearing about they're gonna have this like little media event, right? Some of my friends were invited, which is like awesome. They're like smaller content creators, so I appreciate that Universal gave them some love and invited them to an event, right? It was not set up very well. All their phones and cameras were bagged. Some people flew out from, you know, other states for this thing, and they tried like one food option and one drink option from like each one of the lands, and then they were like, okay, thank you for your time. And they're like, we'll send you some emails in the morning with the photos. So that's why if you saw on social media all these just kind of like weird floating images of all the images of food, that's because that's what the content creators were given, just some stock images, where they should have been able to go in there and kind of film the food and talk about them eating the food. It just feels like the marketing strategy for Epic Universe, they're just kind of like making up as they go along. And like we all know how well that went for the Star Wars sequel trilogy. You gotta plan this stuff out. Maybe there's stuff coming. I don't understand it. I have been told that like big push is just gonna be from the social media, you know, content creators. That's what, you know, Comcast is thinking is gonna be their big marketing push. Yes, that's an important pillar, right, of the marketing for something new. You need, you know, great marketing at all the pillars. I will say Universal did post this kind of behind the scenes video about what's going on inside one of the restaurants.
Hi, I'm Gina. I'm a show producer at Universal Creative. Did you know that the Atlantic Restaurant in Celestial Park is a full-service restaurant set inside a Victorian aquarium? And while you're dining here, look up. Made from a combination of resin and acrylic, as well as a custom paillette layout that gives each fish their distinct scale designs, we have 36 illuminated fish lanterns that will swim over your head as you enjoy your meal. They're just one of the unique features that make dining at the Atlantic Restaurant an unforgettable experience. So next time you're here, don't forget to look up and say hi to our glowing aquatic friends.
Okay, welcome back. Let's go over the Dark Universe food. So at Das Steakhouse, they're gonna have steaks, right? So one steak is gonna be blackened salmon, the other one is gonna be a grilled dry rub chicken tender, and then another one is gonna be a glazed wild mushroom brisket meatloaf, all served with roasted vegetables and charred green onions and mashed potatoes. Then there's also gonna be the blood orange chicken sandwich at Das Steakhouse. It's gonna be a marinated chicken breast tossed in a tantalizing blood orange sauce, served with a sinister black bun with pickles and fries. Then we have our favorite vegans' familiar stuffed cabbage. It's gonna be impossible meat wrapped in tender cabbage leaves, nestled in rich bell pepper tomato sauce, accompanied by vibrant beet bucatini. Looks like a brain with like veins and stuff. Then we're gonna have the Darkmoor black wings, Darkmoor spicy chili dusted fried wings with smoked cheddar, charred scallions with a pimento cornbread skull with a chili garlic sauce, served with coleslaw. Then we're gonna have the carved staked steak with green onions, mashed potatoes, roasted carrots, mushrooms, and squash. Then we're gonna have the ancient char siu pork, roasted pork belly with bloody roast pork dipping sauce, green onion mashed potatoes, roasted carrots with mushrooms, and bok choy. And then the last thing we got is the labatacata vanilla pancetta Greek yogurt brain with raspberries. So guys, let me know down in the comments what food option are you most excited to go try. On that note, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button and join the family.
We love the family!
Because I'm gonna keep you up to date on all things Epic Universe and Universal Studios around the country. I love you all, and I'll see y'all very soon.
Do not feed the alligator. But they do have some exclusive Studios items that you can only get at these Starbucks.